Hello, everyone, and welcome to EGTS Grand Finals.
I don't think we're quite there yet.
No! Okay.
That's the next week. We have only the finals this week. 6 players remaining, and we've got to get rid of half of them before we get to the Grand Finals.
Yeah, that is right. I got a little bit ahead of myself. It's just finals, not as grand yet. But we have a very good match nonetheless. Minekuchi versus hz404.
Yep, some pretty big names that have performed very impressively to get this far. But as this is a loser's bracket match, they are fighting to stay in the tournament, and any mistake could be the end of their journey here.
Yeah, and the map pool is very hard, so they will definitely be fighting and I guess working up a sweat as they are battling through these absolutely brutal maps. Even their warm-ups are 8 stars.
Well, I feel like if the pool is going to be around 8 stars, you've got to warm up to something of a similar level at least.
Some Ishida death streak in practice.
Oh no.
185 BPM, huh?
So Minekuchi is the player that's coming from the losers bracket this time, and they are seed 7, meaning that what we have seed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7. So Minekuchi is beaten out the seeding expectations and has ended up in the finals. Who was sick? Oh, Can. Yeah. So they beat Can 10 last weekend with a 7-5. So very, very close. And now you just got to do it all over again with the player 2 seeds higher than that. And hz404, if I could, oh, I hate Challenge, it doesn't move when you want it to.
No.
Losing out to Siren58, the first seeded player in a 7-2, coming from the winner's bracket. I haven't had much of an opportunity to take a look at each of their individual scores over the maps that they did play. So I honestly don't know who could win this. I feel like it partially just also comes down to like how much these players practice and how much they really want to push through to the grand finals.
Yeah, I have seen, well, me personally, I've seen a lot of crazy scores from Minekuchi on especially like fast hiddens, and yeah, just overall insane consistency. And I mean, I haven't really seen many of hz404's matches, but I mean, they got here for a reason, so I assume they also have quite a lot in their bag in terms of this high density skill.
Either way, well, we might not be too sure who could possibly win this. Looks like the people watching are very convinced it will be Minekuchi, with 90% of the votes currently in his favor. Whether that's just a true belief that, yes, Minekuchi is going to win, or kind of like a belief like, we hope that Minekuchi can win. We're supporting you. Whichever it is. Minekuchi's just gonna have to do his best. So not actually official pick'ems for this tourney. There is.
I'm not sure. Oh,
Let's take
yeah.
a look there. Oh wait, I've not joined it, so I can't see the... Oh no.
Gonna pick his permissions, privileges.
Alright, I've joined in the finals weekend.
Congrats. You gonna make any predictions?
Oh, I could actually. Siren or Grape Tea? The tough one.
Just roll a 50-50.
Alright, roll 6-sided dice. Alright, so first 3 for Saren and 4 to 6 for Great T.
Yeah.
Oh, Great T.
Ooh. That would be an upset, technically.
How many points would Saren get? So I need a 7-sided dice.
Yeah, gotta grab one of those out your pocket.
A 5. Oh, a 7-5. Pretty close.
Okay.
We'll leave it there. But,
You heard it here
yeah.
first, folks.
The script has been written.
Yeah. So when that happens, you can come back to this board, relive the prediction, and just see how accurate it was.
But take a look at this current match. The actual pick'ems are 8 votes to Minekuchi and 5 votes to hz404. So once again, still in favor of Minekuchi. So a lot of faith in the lower seeded player. Continuing to see the upsets performed by him.
Also, bans are Bootleg Heaven, which is the 320 BPM category, no mod, and Hard Rock 2, which I forgot what it was, but it is the fast Hard Rock.
Hard Rock 2. Well, FFFFF. Alt 2.
Oh, right, the fifth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's like 260 BPM Hard Rock. Very, very quick.
Yeah. Is a very good map, though. It's kind of a shame we won't be seeing it, but, that's okay.
And
we're on to
now
our
we
first
got...
pick already.
Yeah. A no mod. Think 5? Not too sure.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
The mod 5, Step to Run with Depression. And since it is a no mod 5, I have absolutely no idea what to expect from this one.
It's really just a lot of everything.
I mean, even
Starting off
tiebreaker then, I guess.
Yeah, a bit of a tech section here at the start with some very high SV as well. Yeah, 1.6, 1.8, very closely intermingled, even some like 1.6 team doublets.
Pretty big drops from both the players already. But they're pretty much even because of it.
I think
Never mind.
the spinners might be messing up Minekuchi a little bit.
Well, halfway
He's
through
still winning.
already. Really short map. Minekuchi barely in the lead. Constantly going back and forth between the two players. The build up for the next crazy section.
Accuracies are struggling a little bit, but combos are being held up other than now.
Oh, I was gonna say, both the players have kind of stabilized, but
They're trading
so
perfectly.
close.
Oh, okay,
And
that's
this
a big...
Whoa.
No,
Minekuchi, no! Oh,
they traded huge trains and misses.
really poor thing to know is this is a hz404's pick.
Yeah,
Minekuchi's
it's the
in the
ending
lead.
now. Not for long, I think, maybe. He is dropping a lot of hundreds. And a miss there. Oh, that is huge.
That's
okay,
huge.
that's it. Yeah.
Oh no.
Wow, 40,000 points in like 2 seconds. Both B ranks, and these are not bad players.
Yeah.
Straight into Hard Rock 1, something a little less dense and more accuracy focused.
Yeah, it looks like Minekuchi's not too happy with that performance, claiming it is his personal worst.
No.
Just
But at
really
least it wasn't his
unfortunate-
pick.
Yeah, just really unfortunately falling apart right at the end. But it was so close the whole time.
He could have had it, yeah.
Yeah, as you say, it's not his pick, not the end of the world that he lost it. And most of the time people tend to pick the maps that they feel strongest on anyway. So the fact that it was already so close on hz404 was the first pick. It kind of leaves, this is what we could expect for the future of the match.
Alright, a bit of a calm start here to this map. The map's OD 9.8 with Hard Rock, so definitely not the freest to get good accuracy on, but so far it is quite chill. But the main meat of the map is coming up now. With some slightly higher SV, some more tech elements, longer bursts, and it is dead even. Okay, some chain 1-6, and now we're getting some wacky snaps that Hertz is missing on.
Good
As
cheese, still
opposed to
looking
Minekuchi.
strong. Yeah. Yep,
Having
managed
both
to
the
build a good
combo
lead as well.
and act advantage.
Have another miss from Hertz that's going to extend the lead even further. Yeah, Minekuchi is absolutely destroying this map. Only a
Still
third
at
left
mid
to go.
98.
Yeah, mid 98, full combo. And yeah, now that Hertz has missed a couple of times, even some room to find some mistakes there as well.
Even if Minekuchi misses like an entire stream now, he has a 100,000 point buffer, so he is very safe.
Yeah, very stark contrast to the previous map that was pretty much even until very end. This one, Minekuchi just kept taking the lead further and further, with Hertz struggling a lot more in both the accuracy and combo department, securing a significantly stronger point.
This could mean that Minekuchi just has a lot stronger picks than Hertz, like that he is more comfortable on, but I guess we'll see for the next pick what Hertz will pick. But
Yeah,
NFC on finals map is already very impressive.
Absolutely. I mean, the whole thing with No Mod 5 could have just been a case of her just kind of underestimating Minekuchi's kind of skill in that style of map. And opting to go now with No Mod 3. It's some remnants of touring by Frums, so you know it's going to be a bit of a crazy tech map.
Yeah, you know what to expect. The snaps are not going to be normal.
OD 7.5 and only 2 minutes. It's very short.
A lot can
Very
happen in
difficult to
those
hack, as
2
well as being
minutes.
Frums tech.
already getting some very, very unconventional snaps that Minekuchi actually misses on. Right, slightly more stable stream there, so nothing happening yet.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say, fortunately, since Minekuchi's miss was really early, it's not gonna make too much of a difference to the score. But Hertz missing much closer to the 400 combo cap.
Oh, very long and big burst, but they both hit it.
Both? Wow.
Okay, some kind of swing here almost, but not tripping any of these players up. Cheeky slider. Oh, okay.
Oh,
so like,
okay.
whenever there's these little like 1/3s in between, that kind of seems to be messing them up a little bit.
Both players finding a bunch of misses there, but Minekuchi coming out on top, creating an even bigger lead. And there's only a quarter of the map left to go. If Hertz is gonna want to be winning their own pick here, especially their second one, we really need to see Minekuchi miss. But the stream looks pretty normal.
That lead is absolutely ballooned up, and Hertz's picks aren't looking too great right now.
The craziness is not over though. Hertz being the one to drop everything.
Very dense section. I'm surprised Minekuchi actually hit all of that, and he comes away with it.
Yeah, score lead of 104,000. Minekuchi takes a breakpoint already.
Very strong breakpoint as well. Hidden 1 now.
Yeah, it looks like the players have True. Looks like these players kind of have their plan kind of already set. There's not been too much time dwelling on what they're going to be picking. So they've definitely come prepared and are giving it their all, that's for sure. Hidden 1 seems like a bit of an interesting pick. It does say it's 172 BPM, but I have a feeling there's going to be some SV in there as well.
Yeah, I think I remember this map. I think most of the time you can't tell what snaps the patterns are. That's what I remember from it.
Well, that's not very useful.
The beginning is extremely slow, and there's a lot of waviness going on.
I see.
Basically unreadable if you're not very familiar with him.
Okay.
Alright, here we go.
Okay, well, they got that memorization part out.
Very dense snaps here.
Minekuchi missing all of that.
Some of these overlaps from the fast parts into the slow parts are also quite brutal. Hertz missing on one of them.
Yeah, Hertz does drop, and again, still has the accuracy lead though, but now that Minekuchi has the combo advantage, could potentially take this back. Score difference is only 5,000 points halfway through the map.
Minekuchi annihilating that spinner. big dawn burst. Oh, Hertz misses.
Minekuchi hitting it, taking the lead back for himself.
Another big one. They both hit it this time though. I think the snaps have kind of stabilized a little bit, or at least now that the SV is higher, it's a little easier to read.
Another combo drop from Hertz. Minekuchi building the lead out once again.
Hertz just can't really seem to get a stable combo going, which really hurts because Minekuchi is just constantly over that 400 combo threshold.
Yeah, I don't think anything can happen now in the outro. Minekuchi winning his own pick. 3-1. If Minekuchi just keeps winning his own picks every time now, guaranteed the win.
Yeah.
So Hertz really has to find a breakpoint somewhere during the rest of this match. But not only does Hertz have to find a breakpoint, has to ensure that he's winning all of his own picks as well and not giving up a second breakpoint. Because once you've given up two, that's significantly more difficult to come back from.
Yeah. And okay, he goes for no mod 2, the 400 BPM speed map.
The map that I was personally surprised to know even existed in this pool. 400 BPM. For finals.
Finals, by the way, not grand finals, as I mistakenly said in the beginning.
There is another pool after this, and I'm sure you all know this by now, but they get harder every time.
Yeah.
So they've somehow got to make a harder speed map next week, and we're already at 400 BPM.
Well, Hertz willingly picked this, so I assume they can at least somewhat grasp the speed. Silly miss from Minekuchi.
That's just far too fast for Minekuchi, he just can't handle it.
Yeah, he was thinking like his brain was working at 4 times speed.
The slow section was truly the hardest part of the map.
There's also a lot of like fancy bar lines that don't really like, they're not a gimmick, it's just for aesthetic.
Yeah.
Like there. Anyway, we're coming up. It just looks like normal 200 BPM streams for now, but the SV gets higher and now we are in double time.
That was just the one
real 400 BPM. And Minekuchi missing at the beginning, but actually not struggling too much, other than that.
Yeah, Hertz also picked up a bit, but just seems to be quite a bit more stable than Minekuchi. Just looking at the UR bar. Oh, this map is almost 4 minutes as well. Like, had a fatigue and tiredness. There's just gonna be another factor in this as well. Fortunately, the whole thing is 400 BPM, but even still.
Yeah, this section more of a tech section, if anything. A lot of, I guess, 1/3. And there's also a bunch of downtime between the choruses.
Probably for the best.
Yeah, nobody has the stamina for 400 BPM for that long. Well, unless you're like called Shinjuku Home or something.
I do not believe that is the name of these players, so...
Oh. It's 100 on the spinner, and then he traded the miss from the beginning.
It truly is the
Minekuchi
most
bag.
difficult part of the map. What this tournament has determined is the 6 best players in the game. Oh,
Okay.
okay,
We good? Okay, we're good.
okay. Okay, we don't look completely good, but like, you know, we're there.
We're moving along.
We're hanging on to like a small branch on the edge of a cliff.
Anyway, not much has changed in terms of the pick. Hertz just generally feeling a little more comfortable on 400 BPM. But yeah, that's basically it. Just having like half the miss and 100 count. Pretty much exactly.
Yeah, so really good pick.
97 on this is actually pretty good.
Oh,
Wow.
going into free mod. Free mod 2, picked by Minekuchi. It's Flux, mapped by Hy-Vee.
6.15 stars.
Yep, 6.5 star, 195 BPM, OD 6.5. I bet I could do this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like 3-digit map.
So everything about this looks normal until you see the difficulty name. Featuring Woo Sung Ko.
Oh no. I already hear the song just splooshing all over the place with the snaps.
Yep. I'm predicting a lot of SV as well. We have a hard rock from Minekuchi and a hidden from Hertz, so no mod advantage on either side.
The BPM seems very mid-range, very nice for both mods, hard rock and hidden.
Hertz being the first one to pick up misses though.
Here we go, some more bursts.
Hertz are really struggling with these overlaps. Perhaps hidden maybe wasn't quite the play here.
Yeah. Maybe I also didn't practice this one as much.
Yeah, just kind of sacrificing as a, this is a lost pick, I'll practice the things I know I can do better in. Which is a completely valid strategy.
Once you get to this kind of level of the pulls, you actually can't fully invest time into practicing every single map. We sacrifice sleep.
But if you're not well rested, you will perform poorly, so don't do that either.
Yeah.
Not only that, but Minekuchi is like proven throughout this tournament that he is pretty much a god at the free mod maps. We've seen him like hidden hard rocking maps that pretty much no other player has dared to even attempt.
So him just going solo hard rock is actually huge. And just a testament to how hard the maps have become. Slightly less overlaps now, so I think Hertz has picked it up a little bit.
There's just no chance for coming back though.
Is this NFC from Minekuchi?
Yeah. I was too
Okay.
afraid to say any hit in case there was some like ninja stuff that he missed on at the end. But
Wow, okay. That's a second FC from Minekuchi on, I guess, essentially hard rock.
Yeah, really, really nice as well. Unfortunately, just shy of that 1 million, but 997K, pretty good.
Yep, definitely enough. Ooh, hidden too. Very interesting pick from Hertz. This is the quote-unquote 500 BPM hidden. We can call it 250.
Okay. Yeah, 500 BPM doesn't make much sense.
But Minekuchi is not bad at fast hidden by any means.
I mean, yeah, with to get to the actual like high ranks, it's like top 50 in this game, which I'm pretty sure both these players are. You pretty much have to play hidden double time, which is fast hidden. With
Oh, okay.
I thought it's still 1-1.
Oh, okay. Out of nowhere.
The secret map added to this pool midway through the match.
Yeah, so
to shake things up a bit.
Actually turns out to be a bait and switch map.
Hidden 2 will not be played. That'll be Obama with Freedom Dive.
Okay, so the real bait, as it turns out, is that it's actually not Obama Freedom Dive, and we will actually be playing Hidden 2.
Oh,
No. What a shame.
it's very disappointing, but
Yeah. I bet it got a good spook out of the players. Anyway, as you can see, it is 250 BPM basically. So, very much within reason still. Though it is quite fast.
another really short one, 2-minute 13.
Yeah. Not much has happened yet, 1/4 into the map. Pretty much. Go on.
I was gonna say, I do have a suspicion this is probably gonna be like an accuracy battle. Like, still have double S's a third of the way through.
Yeah, it looks like mostly 1/4 till now, which for these players is nothing.
Yeah.
There were like 1 or 2 1/6 bursts.
The first mistake, a single 100 on the side of Hertz.
Oh, SB speed up, I think.
On streams.
Yeah, it's getting quite intense now. Also in terms of reading, maintaining this high level of hidden reading, and visit the first 100 from Minekuchi.
But Hertz at the same time picking up a couple more.
Yeah, I think he's at around 4 now. What a lead it is. Around 5,000 points. So despite it basically only being 1/4, there is a lot of 1/4 at this point. And it finally got to Minekuchi. Right at the end of the death stream. Oh, he's gonna have like 1/104 miss. And then another miss. I think he knows.
Yeah, it just fell apart right at the end of that stream.
Very unfortunate, but that is one of the challenges that fast consistency maps like this offer, especially on hidden.
Thing is, though, that was still Hertz's own pick. So Minekuchi realistically not losing anything.
Yeah,
Still up that one breakpoint, yeah. But the opportunity to have turned it into a 2 breakpoint lead, you know, just unfortunately, that is now not the case. Hertz is still very much in this.
Yeah, that provides a lot of hope for Hertz, and going back into free mod by Minekuchi, of course. This time going with hidden, as opposed to the hard rock from before.
Hertz also in the hidden.
So now, on top of nobody having a mod advantage, they are also playing the exact same mod, so they are on even ground. The map is basically the same BPM as the previous free mod.
Looks much more focused towards 1.6 though.
Yeah, also
Oh,
faster
1.3.
BPM. I mean,
Yeah.
faster SV.
I suppose this one might be considered like the anti-mod one.
Yeah.
Although I feel like all maps at this stage are an anti-mod.
Snappings are a lot less confusing in this one. So they both have a considerably higher AC than on free mod 2. Ooh, some slow SV here.
Hertz at being the one to miss.
They both dropped a lot of accuracy on it though. Oh, that's a lot of misses from Hertz. Oh,
no.
that might even be unrecoverable. It is only halfway through the map, but that lead, that oh so familiar lead of almost 100,000 points, once again in Minekuchi's favor.
We've seen Minekuchi mess up at the end and completely pass lead back over to Hertz on 2 maps already. And we could potentially just see that again. But this time the score lead is pretty big in favor of Minekuchi, so...
Yeah, it looks like he might be holding this. Hitting that overlap as well, the slowest V. Oh, I think, did he drop the FC there?
Yeah.
Ah, unfortunate. Absolutely brutal section though. I mean, understandable. But, yeah. Minekuchi with just a clear reading dominance there.
Yeah, this match is now 5-3. Not much has changed since the first breakpoint. And it is back over to Hertz for another pick, and it's DT1. This map is typically be the lower BPM, but significantly more technical. And this one is no different at 225 BPM after DT, and a base OD of 6.5, so pretty much OD10, I'm pretty sure, if not slightly higher.
And 9 maps in, we're finally seeing the DT pool. So, either the players were very afraid of it, or they were leaving it for later, for a very specific reason, maybe as an emergency pick. One of the two.
Yeah, there's still quite a lot we haven't tapped into. There's still like half of the nomads left, I'm pretty sure. So we could see ourselves going back to that, but we just have to wait and see.
225 BPM, so I would say definitely slow for a DT map. At least relatively. And yeah, just a lot of 1.8 bursts inside of these long streams. As well as 1.6, but Hurts finding a miss actually.
Fortunately, not the worst miss in the world. And definitely recoverable. But it's only recoverable if Minekuchi fights a mistake of their own.
Yeah, their AC has also dropped considerably. And since Minekuchi is sitting at a mid 98% FC, that is not so good for Hurts.
We have been in a similar situation before though, and Hurts did eventually come out on top. And there's still half the map left to go as well.
Yeah, this is definitely no 100,000 point lead. This is something that can switch still quite easily.
Looks like both the players are kind of struggling to build up the accuracies further than they are now. But that is just kind of the nature of double time. And going into the final quarter of the map, Minekuchi finds a miss. Very, very similar to the one that Hurts found earlier. However, Minekuchi still on top of the accuracy.
Yeah, it was a relatively clean miss, but he will slowly be bleeding score until he reaches that 400 combo cap again. Granted, Hurts keeps his high combo up, which he currently is. But the SB is now at its highest point, and there's not much left in the map. Minekuchi might take this, and he does.
Incredible. Wait. Oh, no. I was going to say same 100 count. There's
Almost.
56 and 57 100s. Entirely coming down to that misses, pretty much. But with Minekuchi taking a second breakpoint there from Hurts, he's on match point. 6-3. And now Minekuchi has his own pick, but just has to win one map out of the next 3 in order to win. But if Hurts wins one of like the next 3 maps in a row, we'll be seeing the tiebreaker. So Minekuchi better think and pick wisely. We're left with no mod 1, no mod 3, double time 2, and free mod 1. And of course, Minekuchi's gonna go with the remaining free mod.
Yeah, completely eradicating that category with 3 consecutive picks, I think. And this is 260 BPM, so very fast for a free mod. I do think the speed might be lower, but I'm not actually too sure. I am expecting a double hidden again, just because of how fast the map is, and there it is. Ooh, huge tank from Minekuchi in the intro with a long stream of 1/6 and then at 260 BPM. That is very hard.
Yeah, it looks like once again, speed is kind of playing in favor of Hurts. This is looking like the slower SV section, but Minekuchi's being the one to find the mistakes.
Yeah, it seems the roles have been flipped. Now Hertz is absolutely destroying the free mod.
With a 55k lead, is looking pretty good for halfway through the map. You can also just see it in the accuracy difference, 98.75 to 96.5. Over 2% difference.
Fairly consistent section here. Also, fairly low SV. So, like, nothing too high to actually strain. Now it's picking up a little bit.
Yeah, bringing in some longer streams.
But Hertz is just holding too strong.
Yeah, so with the full combo too.
Injection.
There it is. Hurts' first breakpoint. Once again, okay, this time, the same 100 count. Just Minekuchi picked up 4 misses compared to Hurts' full combo.
14, even.
What did I say?
4. You missed one.
Yeah, they're pretty close. Like, you know, it's easy to mistake them.
Just one
for
off.
the same number. Yeah, yeah.
I think Hertz getting the highest score so far of all the maps.
Okay, so Hertz has made a dent in the first of 3 maps that he has to win. Now it is their pick. So ideally, gonna want to go with the one that they're most likely to win.
It's not much left.
Yeah,
Only no mods in VT.
Yeah, no mod 1, no mod 4, and VP 2. Personally, with the performance that I've seen with Hertz on the speed, I thought DT2 would have been the pick. But going with no mod 1, the map that's normally kind of considered a bit more of a coin flip. But once again, you know, this is finals. No mod 1 is normally kind of considered the consistency map, but I don't know if anything can really be considered consistency at this level. Will Hertz win their own pick, or will Minekuchi find their 3rd breakpoint and take the victory?
They went through so much trouble to neutralize one breakpoint. It'll be sad if they lost their own pick now. But we do have an 8-star no mod 1 at 222 BPM. Which means there are going to be a whole lot of bursts, like so many bursts you don't even know.
Lots of 1.6, lots of 1.8.
Yep, and they are definitely not going to be short as well.
Not only that, there's plenty of finishers in this map too. Which of course you really don't want to be missing. because they grant so much extra score. But could mean that you end up actually missing, and you lose
Which
your combo.
would grant negative score. Not good if that happens to you.
Minekuchi
Even worse,
being
though,
the first to miss, though.
is that miss, yeah. That is looking good for Hurts. The SV has gone very high. Almost looking like hard rock now.
Not too much of a problem for these players.
Some slightly tamer bursts.
The final part of the map, Hurts is in the lead by about 40k score, maybe a wee bit more. He just really has to hold on to it.
And the bursts are getting denser. This is the final stretch. If Hurts can hold on, he will be 1 point away from tiebreaker. He definitely needs this.
Oh,
And he misses
no.
off stream, but it doesn't matter. That must have given him a fright, though.
Still really incredible, though. 99 on the No Mod 1.
Yeah.
But winning his own point! That's
Yeah.
huge!
It is, and now there only is 1 breakpoint between Hertz and the tiebreaker.
2 down, 1 to go. It's going to be on No Mod 4. This is Minekuchi's pick, so now No Mod 4 double time 2. Who knows if this is the one that Hurts would have wanted to see the most.
Yeah, DT2 just being completely left out. But first match of the weekend, and we already get to see almost every map.
Yeah, either we're going to see Minekuchi win, or we're going to see the tiebreaker.
Alright, non-real notes.
Oh,
Awesome.
this isn't. Wait, is this the gimmick map?
Yes, it is. As you
Okay.
can tell by the notes that aren't there, but are.
I completely just forgot that gimmick maps existed this whole time.
Yeah.
What a crazy one to end it on.
Yeah, speaking of forgetting, picking this that late might be a bit detrimental to some, like, remembering the actual gimmicks inside of it.
Yeah, most people tend to pick them really early, so they just practice the map a ton just before the match, pick it like first or second, and it's done it out of the way. But we've gone through almost an hour a match before getting to this point. Both players finding quite a bit of struggle on this, to be honest. Minekuchi is in the lead though. And, you know, as fashionable by this mapper, plenty of finishers.
Yeah, I think none of them actually went for the fast ones though.
Yeah, everyone thought Clamera was bad.
Only 35,000 points apart.
Yeah, it's definitely not over. But it is in Minekuchi's favor.
Yeah, there have been much bigger leads in this match. not making the most of his combo there though. Missing right before Minekuchi hits the 400 cap, but now they're both missing.
And Minekuchi's got to miss a whole lot more though if we're going to want to see that tiebreaker.
Yeah, if this continues... Oh no, okay, Hertz being caught absolutely off guard there by those bar lines. Yeah, I think it might be over.
Yeah, looking like that score lead is over 100k now.
I don't think he was all that prepared for this map. Oh, more Unreal notes.
There it is.
That's it.
The final map of this match. Minekuchi has won 7-5. We potentially saw a huge comeback, especially for finals. But unfortunately, we will not be seeing the tiebreaker this time. But huge congratulations to Hertz. Getting this far in the tournament is a big step in itself. And, you know, especially like, you know, coming back with those 2 maps at the end was pretty hype.
Yeah. He was on his way, but just not quite.
Just unfortunately, kind of last map just not being the one truly in his favor.
It may or may not be a TB showcase, but yeah, it seems Minekuchi doesn't really want to reveal his score on that, which is completely fair.
Yeah. Because Minekuchi still has another match this weekend. Minekuchi will be going against the winner of Gohigi versus Ulki later on this weekend, fighting for a spot in the grand finals and top 3. And you may have noticed that none of those 3 players are from Japan, meaning that this edition of EGTS will have guaranteed a non-Japanese player in the top 3, which is a really big difference compared to last year, which all of the top 6 already at this point were all Japanese players. So definitely like a bigger mix-up from around the world for the global Taiko Showdown that we have this year.
We even have a higher ratio of non-Japanese players to Japanese players at the moment. So
very true.
Pretty good, pretty cool to see.
But who will it be?
We'll find out in the next episode of EGTS.